Transform plate boundaries are locations where two plates slide past one another. The fracture zone that forms a transform plate boundary is known as a transform fault. Most transform faults are found in the ocean basin and connect offsets in the mid-ocean ridges. A smaller number connect the mid-ocean ridges and subduction zones. Tectonic boundary is where two plates are moving away from each other and new crust is forming from magma that rises to the Earth's surface between the two plates. The middle of the Red Sea and the mid-ocean ridge running the length of the Atlantic Ocean are divergent plate boundaries. Continental and oceanic plates collide. The thinner and more dense oceanic plate is overridden by the thicker and less dense continental plate. The oceanic plate is forced down into the mantle in a process known as subduction. As the oceanic plate descends, it is forced into higher temperature environments.
Continental. In this type of convergent boundary, a powerful collision occurs. The two thick continental plates collide, and both of them have a density that is much lower than the mantle, which prevents subduction. There may be a small amount of subduction, or the heavier lithosphere below the continental crust might break free from the crust and subduct. This type forms mountains. When a convergent boundary occurs between the two oceanic plates, one of those plates will subduct beneath the other. Normally, the older plate will subduct because of its higher density. The subducting plate is heated as it is forced deeper into the mantle. Magma chambers are produced as a result of this melting, and the magma is lower in density than the surrounding rock material. It begins ascending by melting and fracturing its way through the overlaying rock material. Magma chambers that reach the surface break through to form a volcanic eruption cone. In the early stages of this type of boundary, the cones will be deep beneath the ocean surface, but later grow to be higher than sea level. This produces an island chain. With continued development, the islands grow larger, merge, and a elongate landmass is created. Mantle plumes are areas of hot upwelling mantle. A hot spot develops above the plume. Magma generated by the hot spot rises through the rigid plates of the lithosphere and produces active volcanoes at the Earth's surface. As the oceanic volcanoes move away from the hot spot, they cool and subside, producing older islands, atolls, and seamounts. As continental volcanoes move away from the hot spot, they cool, subside, and become extinct.